This is the BBC.
This podcast is supported by advertising outside the UK. This is the BBC.
You're listening to Monday's episode of The Archers from BBC Radio 4.
Robert, you must see this.
Just a second, Lindy.
We're making real progress, aren't we, Monty?
I thought the problem was with the followers.
It's taken a lot of effort, but we're finally getting
I have
somewhere.
a feeling it's the snail cams that have been replaced.
You'll forget how to count if you don't leave the whack-a-mole alone for a moment.
Righto.
Now then, let's have some treats ready. Monty, 1. Oh, good boy. There you are. 1.
That's quite impressive. A combination of hand and voice, is it?
1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, come on, Monty. He was doing it a minute ago. Oh no.
He's seen a butterfly.
Come back, Monty, come
Perhaps
back.
he only counts in binary.
Thanks for picking me up.
What time do you have to get up for the flag?
Horribly early.
Well, it's much appreciated, Debbie.
Laszlo wasn't too pleased.
Your deputy?
He was due a few days off. I had to drag him back to Intramag to cover for me.
Well, if I could see any other way to resolve this...
That's okay.
You've got the most ridiculous ideas flying around about paying for the clean-up.
Yeah, you said.
People who should know better. They're muddying the water with talk about selling the house.
I know you're not very happy with Ruth.
Oh, her, Kate, Ada. Very common sense is in very short supply at the moment.
Mum sounds unsettled.
The poor mother's very confused. Which is why I need you to help give her a sense of perspective.
Yeah, hold on, Dad. I'm not here just to back up whatever you say.
Well, I'm not asking you to, Debbie. We're clear on your side.
Yep.
No, I hope you've come with a completely open mind.
Yep. Yes, I have.
Good. Because you'll soon see I'm right.
For the first time in this whole dreadful business, then.
Oh, how often do I need to say it? Yes, I made a bad mistake 40-odd years ago. Not denying that. I should never have let TCE onto the farm.
Yeah, I'm thinking about the mistakes you've made more recently.
Such as?
There's less of a queue in this lane.
All I'm trying to do is put things right the best way I can.
It took you long enough to tell anyone about the TCE.
Well, there's no point while it only seemed a minor leak.
Good call.
I've already admitted I underestimated the scale.
Even then, the truth only came out in dribs and drabs. Have you any idea how angry Adam was?
Oh, yes, he's made it abundantly clear.
Why keep him in the dark for so long? And the rest of us?
I was only trying to protect you.
We're not little children. That's what makes Kate so mad.
Oh, has she been moaning to you?
We do all talk to each other, you know.
But it'd be a lot easier if she was being reasonable. So I've been thinking of offering a small compensation package if she's prepared to relocate.
Have you told her that?
I haven't had a chance. She's too busy threatening to sue. Kiboshing a sale that would have got us out of this mess.
Because you didn't involve her until it was far too late. You never take her opinion seriously.
I'm sorry, Debbie. Who does?
Look, I know she can be difficult, but this would all have been much easier if you'd come clean when the fish started dying. And been more gracious about stepping down as head of the partnership.
Well, I still don't see how that's helped anything. It's taking Adam a long time to get a grip.
Look, no one's denying you made a wonderful job of building up and running the farm.
Thank you.
But times move on, Dad, for everyone. Fresh challenges need fresh thinking.
And I'm past it.
No,
You might as well stick me in a field as a scarecrow. Don't seem to be good for anything else.
Wow, this is going to be a fun stay.
Debbie, if you're not interested in my point of view, at least rule out the house sale for your mother's sake.
I haven't said anything about selling it.
I couldn't bear that. Whatever else I've done, I've always given her a good home. I can't ask her to start again somewhere else.
It won't come to that.
As I've always thought, if I go first, at least she'll have you lot to support her. And the comfort of being in her own home.
We all want that.
And don't forget Rory. Poor lad's coming up to his exam years. What's he going to think of us if we let him down now?
I'm not going to forget anyone's point of view. I'll weigh up everything I see and hear this week before taking sides. And Mum's feelings are a big part of that.
I'm fleeing from Bizet.
Really? We like Bizet, don't we, Lindy?
Yes, especially Carmen.
Well, so do I, but not blaring out over morning coffee.
Oh, has it anything to do with the fate, Justin? Lillian's preparations to show Ruby?
Well, that is precisely why I'm here. Well, I can see you're busy with fate matters yourselves. Is that Splat the Rat?
Whack-a-mole.
Oh, yes.
I've been having trouble with the bearings.
Yeah, well, I've some excellent news about the Pets Talent Show. At least I hope you'll like it.
Now, what's that?
Barrow Farm would like to sponsor first prize.
Oh, that's very generous.
A specially commissioned portrait of the winning pet by Francesca Lockhart.
Oh, my word, that's quite something.
Even though she didn't want to judge the competition?
Well, she says she'll be happier sticking to what she knows, with Barrow paying her fee, of course.
Oh, that's marvellous. Isn't it, Lindy?
Yes, I suppose it will generate a certain interest.
Plenty.
My one concern, Justin, not for myself, of course, but some of the other entrants may see a conflict of interest in your partner taking part when you are paying for the prize.
But not if the judge is already well known for complete impartiality. Which brings me to my next suggestion.
Oh, wonderful to have you home, darling.
Oh, it's good to be back, Mum.
Let's have a proper look at you. Oh, I like your hair.
Do you?
Very much so.
I thought it looked nice when she came through from customs.
You're not tempted to, just above the ear?
Mum, I'm perfectly relaxed about a touch of grey, as long as it's just a touch.
No, I must look a fright.
Not at all.
The past few weeks haven't been very kind to my sleep patterns or my face.
Well, I'm hoping to take some of the stress out of your life.
We've been discussing possible strategies to pay for the clean-up.
Oh, don't worry about anything like that at the moment, darling. If you want to go and say hello to Rory and freshen up, I'll start thinking about lunch. If it's not too early.
I'm not that hungry, actually.
Oh.
You know what I would like to do?
No?
Have a good look round the farm. I never really feel home till I've done that.
Good idea. Yeah, we can go in the car or take the quads if you like.
It's all right, I'm sure you're busy.
Well, not that
I'll
busy.
go round with Mum, if that's okay.
Oh, of course it is, darling.
It'll give the two of us a chance to catch up.
Monty!
It's not the touch sensors holding you back.
I don't think so.
Aren't you coming to say hello?
If I can replace one or two of the bearings, I'm sure the moles will start popping up again.
I don't know why he doesn't take it straight back to Borsetshire Reclamation. Hasn't worked once since he brought it.
It was sold as seen, Lindy. I knew there were one or two issues. It's all part of the fun of getting it ready for the fete.
Well, the moles look as if they've seen better days.
I've been volunteered to repaint them.
We'll have it in good running order on the day.
Well, I'm sure you will. And you're happy to put Barrow's sponsorship offer to Fallon, Usha and the rest of the Fete Committee?
Oh, yes, it's very kind of you.
But you're not so sure about having Neil as a judge?
Um,
Well, Kenton seemed quite keen when I mentioned it. He's on the committee as well, isn't he?
Perhaps Neil could be Plan B.
well, I am still hoping to attract a true local celebrity to open the fete and judge the pets competition. I'm waiting to hear back from Bernie Bennett.
Bernie Bennett?
Motoring correspondent of the Westbury Courier.
We had hoped to get someone from the Echo or Borsetshire Life, but still, Bernie drops through the letterbox in over 9,000 local homes each week.
And you've always got the comfort of Neil as a backup?
Yes. Monty?
I'm sure he wouldn't let you down.
Monty, not on the lemon balm, please.
Right, well, I'll let you get on. Though it might not hurt to take another look at the touch sensors, Robert.
The contractors might be putting another pump in. Not certain. Brian doesn't tell me much about it these days. I'm afraid I don't ask.
I've seen photos and Adam sent some videos, but
Dreadful, isn't it?
you don't quite get it till you see it for yourself.
No, I avoid passing Low Mead now, if I can. Isn't that feeble of me?
No.
I feel so helpless, Debbie. It's like an open wound on the landscape.
Yeah.
And it was all so tranquil down here.
Yeah, it's a good patch of land, or was.
And the costs.
Yeah, the figures Dad mentioned are horrendous. And look, let's not talk about it anymore. I want to catch up on the gossip.
It's all right. I don't need treating with kid gloves.
No.
No, and don't worry. We're not expecting you to come up with a miracle to suddenly put everything right. We know it's an impossible situation.
I can't see any easy way to raise the capital.
We've looked at a great many options already. Perhaps Kate's right. We should consider putting the house up for sale.
No, Mum.
No, I don't want to, far from it, but we'd need to sell far less land if we do.
Well, that's neither here nor there.
Yes, it is.
No, we can't let that happen. It means so much to you.
Someone has to lose out, Debbie.
Well, yes.
Kate with spiritual home, and Adam tearing up his plans for the farm, and well, your share's going to be worth far less.
Oh, I can live with that. It's just...
Oh, well, Alice is upset because Price Bowman won't work with us anymore, and, well, it just doesn't stop.
Is that Rory and Ed?
Oh, yes. Ed's giving him lessons on the quad bike.
Oh.
The busier he is, the better. Yeah, we've tried keeping the worst of what's happening from him.
Rory's not stupid.
No, far from it. He hates seeing everyone at odds. And so do I.
Oh, Mum.
And that's why if sacrificing the house means keeping the family together without any more dreadful bitterness...
No. It's impossible. You can't live anywhere else.
But of course I can. I grew up over the Ball, didn't I? And if you'd seen some of the places I lived in when Adam was little...
Yeah, that was then. This is now. These are meant to be your golden years.
Oh.
Look, you have spent your whole life making sacrifices for us, and especially for Dad. It's time we started looking after you.
If it's the only way, I shouldn't mind that badly.
Mum, you're not to blame for all this. Dad is. He admits it, and whatever else he's got wrong, he doesn't want to see you suffer anymore. None of us do. So, no more talk about selling the house, all right?
It's all very well saying that, Debbie. But we've got to raise the money somehow.
Yeah. Which is why my job this week is finding a better way to do it.
This is the BBC.